What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Oliver here with a new project. So this project is actually going to be a throwback to about like 1970. Alright, so without further ado, let's check it out. Alright, it's a belt drive mini bike. So I was on Craigslist, I was looking around, and this bad boy popped up for $50. I went and picked it up right away. The owner said that it was all handmade by his father in 1971. So if we just take a closer look, we can see that he had a foot pedal hooked up to this belt drive right here. And to go, you just push it down, and it tightens the belt. It has this big old pulley, and then there's actually another pulley behind this one, and there's like a band brake on it, which that foot pedal over there operates. If we take a look on the other side here, the belt pulley runs through a jack shaft and comes to the sprocket on the other side and runs the back wheel. I'm assuming that the engine is 2.5 horsepower. It's not frozen or anything. Clean it up and see if we can get her driving again. Oh, and I want to show you the throttle setup. It's like one of those old-fashioned, like you see on rototillers and lawnmowers, and then he just hooked it up to a twist throttle grip sort of thing he made. That just moves that thing, which pushes the wire in and out of this tubing. Pretty clever, not gonna lie. The whole thing's pretty clever, I love it. He knew what he was doing, that's for sure. It's a pretty hilarious kill switch right there. Pretty clever, I love it. Not half bad. I was trying to take the spark plug off, and that happened, so I'm just going to take the whole head off and see if I can somehow get it off that way. So got all the bolts out of here, and we're just going to see what we got. That's kind of crummy. There's not that much carbon buildup though, which is pretty sweet. Let that sit for a while. I'll tell you right now, that took way too long, and here is the old spark plug. That was a fun one. There's the Alright, so I just checked to see if it had spark. It doesn't have spark, and the way you do that is you just grab this wire that comes from the spark plug, from the magneto, excuse me, and you put it to your tongue and then pull the pull starter. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and clean these bad boys up and see if I can clean off some of this rust and hopefully regain some spark. Surprisingly, look at how clean that is. That's a really clean piston head. I feel like the owner of this either took really well care of it or didn't really ride it that much and just kind of stored it, and then it kind of just left it there. So I wasn't getting any spark still, even after cleaning off the back of the magneto there. So I'm going to take this flywheel off and inspect the points and whatnot, the condenser. Okay, so I just have this kind of shoved in there, and was hammering this a little bit. Now it's coming right off. Technically, this should just pop right off. see if we can't clean that up a bit. Well guys, we did it. So I'm just putting back the flywheel. This whole apparatus right here wasn't even bolted on. It just had that one screw, so I got some new screws, put them in there. Put a little bit of transmission fluid in there. And we got spark again. We're back. This thing's coming back to life. So the next step is to take the carburetor, clean it out, and put everything back together and see if we can get it to run. Alright, well I just took the bowl apart. It's a little bit messy. A little bit of rust in there, to say the least. Rusty, so I'm not really even sure where the gas goes in. I think it's this guy, but this was connected to this hose right here that's going to the valve cover. So I'm not really sure. So one thing I didn't mention to you guys was that this actually came with that same deal. It was it's another Briggs & Stratton motor that wasn't on the bike. This one runs. I got it to run the other day. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to take off the spark plug from this one and put it on that one since I cracked the hell out of the other one. So as you guys can actually see, I was just running this motor off of the carburetor and gas tank that came off the other engine that I previously showed you. I couldn't get the other carburetor to work. So for those of you who are out there that know more about this than I do, I just need help, you know, deciding on what goes where. Like, there's this little hole right here. This came with the whole bundle, but I don't know where it goes. It was on top of the engine, just lying freely. So does it go in here? And it fits. Don't know. What goes in there? Does anything go in there? Where does the gas go in? I just put the gas in there. I was assuming it goes in there. Is there anything else you can tell me about this? Alright, anyways guys, thanks. Thanks for watching, guys. I think this is the end of part 1 here. So we got it running. That's pretty cool. Last time it ran, the owner said it was 1971, so that's pretty sweet. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you later.